Wafi bona toge Biafra rokobore amako karia mano uramo. Wafi bona toge Biafra rokobore karia mano uramo. Wafi bona toge Biafra rokobore amako karia mano urugo. Wafi bona toge Biafra rokobore Karimano, Imanadiga, Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Wimanadiga, Dinta Jaravia,
Amechi Jonas, welcome, Lolo, go you go. Maharaji Linus. Mathematics Ibe, Mathematics Ibe, David Obonea, Ekeledere, Tuku, Papa Nuku, I greet you. Thank you for joining me.
Brother Masikwala, Makele, Sirika, hit the
like button, like. Emmanuel get to Biafra. I'm strong, great. Emmanuel, I agree. We go to school, the dawn. Emmanuel, oh my goodness me. So many. Peter, Esther Okosa. My goodness me. Who's chat? Thank you, Thank you for all your support. I appreciate you, please. Hello, Machineke. Tina Oji. Alright, let's do this because of time. Let's do this very, very quickly. Musa confirms that Nigeria army has no capacity. You know, when we are telling you that Nigeria have no army, Nigeria have no army. Nigeria is completely empty. Nigeria won't anything. Nigeria won't my army, my ihobona. So they go Google. What's the fine with it? They don't have anything. Now, this is my brother who is awesome, very wonderful, and I really appreciate this young man for what he's doing. I wish to get in touch with this our brother, please. If you have his contact, please, I would just like to get in touch with him. One or two things we need to be doing together because I don't know where he's from. Is he a Biafran? I don't know, but he's fantastic. What a fantastic brother. Now, his documentary is what I'm going to use right now. Not a very long video, maybe about 6 minutes, but I want you to listen to it and listen very, very attentively. So I'm going to play it, and I'm going to allow you to play. So please invite everyone you know and let them come join us. What's the name of this? His YouTube channel. Let me see. His YouTube channel is called Okocha. Okocha. The guy is doing well. He's doing well. I don't know if that is his name, Okocha. All right, let's go. Let's go. The guy did a good job here. So listen. What have I done? Oh my God, I shouldn't have maybe I need to refresh it. Refresh it very quickly.
The Chief of Defense Staff has just confirmed that all part of Nigeria.
Okay. Right. All right. Please let me know if it's playing.
The Chief of Defense Staff has just confirmed that all part of Nigeria is under siege of insurgents or terrorism, or as you can call it, banditry.
Good afternoon. Today, since morning, we've been having a series of meetings with all stakeholders as it affects security in our dear country, Nigeria. We're all aware that we have security challenges almost all over the country.
Over the months, so many Nigerians, including myself, have challenged the security operatives because we have had enough of evidence, enough of proof that these people are collaborating with, bandits, terrorists, and people who are kidnapping. Now, there is a new challenge that the Chief of Defense Staff, took, but I dare him to do that. He said that they are going to arrest the bandits kingpin. What is his name? Bello Tuji. He said they are going to arrest him, and that's supposed to be a nice thing, right? But do they have the courage to arrest him? I think if they should arrest him, they should start from arresting someone who bought Hindos for him, someone who equipped him, that is former governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawande, which is Tinubu, the current president, Minister of Defense. The Chief of Defense is talking that he's going to arrest someone that Minister of Defense bought Hindos for. Are they trying to play with our intelligence or what? Why can't they call someone, the minister? What really happened? Look at the allegation on the newspaper. How were you able to fund the bandits? What happened? Explain to Nigerians. Nigerians deserve to know what happened, because the Minister of Defense cannot be sponsoring bandits. The Chief of Defense Staff said they are going to arrest him. That is why I said I dare Nigerian soldier to arrest the real Bello Tuji. Let them arrest the real person. If Nigeria Army arrest this man, we are going to change the narrative that Nigeria.
You know the reason why this our brother is saying, let them arrest the real Bello Tuji, because he knows how fake they are. He knows that for over how many years? For almost 7 years, they had a fake president in Aso Rock. So that's why this our beloved brother is telling them he dared them, a whole nation. He's daring them. I dare you to arrest the real terrorist. And now this real terrorist is daring them to arrest. That real terrorist is not in Finland. He's not in America. He's not even in Ghana. He's not in Cotonou. He's inside Nigeria. Are you listening to me? The real terrorist. He said, arrest the real terrorist. Do you know how many times they have told us that they have neutralized Turuji? They have killed Turuji. Now, the Turujis keep coming back to life. He keep coming back to life. Now they are threatening again that they are going to arrest him. You are going to listen to Musa, and you are going to tell me what you see in Musa's body language when he's saying that thing that he's saying. And then this our brother is saying, I dare you, Musa, arrest the real person, the real one. If you can arrest him, then he even promised that he's going to change the narrative. Now let's continue to list it.
That Nigerian army or soldiers have carried out a good duty, because this person have been the sponsor and the main engine collaborating with politicians who are sponsoring him to make sure they unleash mayhem upon Nigerians. So I dare Nigerian soldiers anywhere, Chief of Defense Staff is saying this, I dare him to go and arrest this man. If you arrest him, we'll know that you are serious. I dare you to arrest him.
Good afternoon. Today, since morning, we've been having a series of meetings with all stakeholders as it affects security in our dear country, Nigeria. We're all aware that we have...
He said they have had series of meetings as it affects the security of our dear country, Nigeria. Do you know that Nigeria is only there to people like Musa because he is benefiting? Those of you that cannot afford rice, that cannot afford good drinking water, that cannot afford hospital bill, is Nigeria there to you? Is Nigeria beautiful to you? No. Nigeria is not there to any one of them, but only Musa. You see Musa? You see as his cheek is fresh. Musa cannot go to battlefront. Lie, because Nigeria is there to him. Our dear country, Nigeria. Okay, now, we hear you. Let's go.
Security challenges almost all over the country. But we saw the need to continue to deliberate, to collaborate, to cooperate together in order to address these challenges. In line with the concept of my operations, which is people-centric, we want to inform Nigerians on what it is that is being done to address the security situation. So many successes have been achieved, but yet there's still work to be done. We're not where we want to be, but we're heading there and we're on the right path. I want to use this medium to thank all our troops and all Nigerians for their perseverance, for their commitment, for their sacrifice. We know that security situation is not as expected, but we want to call on all of us that this is the time that we need to come together as one people, as one country, in order to tackle the menace of banditry, of terrorism, of cultism, of armed robbery, sea piracy, pipeline vandalism, and all acts of criminality. Together, we shall succeed. That I can assure you. All members of the armed forces and security forces are determined to address these security challenges. Now they seem unsurmountable, but I assure you that within the shortest possible time, this will also pass by.
He said they seem unsurmountable. And it has been unsurmountable during the time of Goodluck Jonathan. It was unsurmountable throughout the 8 years of Boko Haram and the impostor. It has been unsurmountable for this past almost 2 years of Tinubu. Now, this idiot is telling you very soon something that has been unsurmountable, worse and worse. He is telling you very soon. Okay, we are hearing you.
So I want to thank you for your cooperation, especially members of the media, for being steadfast in this drive. Once again, thank you very much. We will have a general overview of all our operations and what is being done, and after which we'll have a question and answer session. Thank you very much.
Basta soffrire per la bolletta. Passa a Palsi Luce e Gas. Scegli il limite, eviti sorprese in bolletta e puoi tornare a goderti l'energia di casa tua. Palsi Luce e Gas. Con l'energia giusta puoi fare qualsiasi cosa.
Ehi, ti meriti una pausa. Con Kinder Pinguì. Delizioso, vero? Croccante, cremoso, fatto con latte fresco. Una pausa davvero golosa. Kinder Pinguì, anche al gusto cocco.
I'll remove it, please.
Much. School safe school program. Basically, schools have been on holidays and they're just about returning now. So efforts have been made to ensure that we provide necessary security in all the schools. Those ones that are isolated, actions are being taken to ensure that it's either they are placed together where security could be provided, because we have so many thousands of schools scattered all over. So efforts have been made to make sure that we position them in such a way that troops will be able to respond in case there are any attacks or threats to the lives of the pupils in this school. So it's an ongoing operation. And again, to jump into what we mentioned about the visit to Sokoto, ideally we have overviewed the entire operation and realized that we need to harmonize our operations together. If you notice, we have Operation Hadarin Daji and Operation White Stroke, both within the Northwest region. We have seen the need for us to harmonize those operations into one operation like we did in the Northeast, where you have Operation Hardin Clay. The same thing is being done now for the Northwest operation. We have one unified operation. It's going to be called Operation Fansan Yama. Fansan Yama, for those of us that know, it's securing the West. Now, the intention is to ensure that we synergize all our efforts in addressing the security challenges in the Northwest. It's been their tradition for the bandits to be able to flow between the states within them. So now what we're doing is that since we're harmonizing the whole operation, they will come under one commander. And then the commander will be able to utilize all the equipment and troops together
now,
to ensure that
they are harmonizing the whole operation. They want to bring it under one commander because almost all the commanders that they distributed everywhere, they have all abandoned their posts. They have no hands anymore. Now, how can you are harmonizing everybody under one commander? Because they don't have troops anymore. They don't have troops anymore. Everybody have run away. Everybody have abandoned their camps. Every day, more than almost 200 soldiers are resigning almost every day. So they're harmonizing. And they're telling students that you will be safe. Go back to school. I encourage you, if you are in the north, don't go back to school. Oh. If you go back to school, anything that happened to you, you're on your own. Musa cannot protect you. They're harmonizing under one umbrella. Listen to him. I want to make sure I finish playing this video.
To ensure that we address this critically, and I think that's the best solution we have for it. And I can assure you, all the assets that is required to do that will be done. The intention of the bandits is to just show that they are present. It is acts of criminality, and that's why we're appealing to Nigerians not to provide any support. If you remember the last time we had this issue where our APC was, the MRAP was bogged down, and the terrorists came, it was some people that called them and told them that the troops were having issues with their vehicle and they should come around, and they came in mass. That's what exactly happened.
You see what I'm saying? That troops had problem with their vehicles, and then people called the bandits, and the bandit came. So the troops had problem. They abandoned their ship, abandoned their cars, and then people had time to call bandits, and bandits had all the time to come, and the troops were there. They had helicopters, they had cannons, they have everything. Nobody went after the bandit, and then the bandit overthrow everything and take over. Look at the story this goat is talking about, and he's telling you, do not support the bandit, do not encourage them. Just look at him. He's telling you that they are overwhelmed. They cannot do anything. Nigeria is zero, empty, finished. Otilo, Otipa, Jakta, finished. Nigeria is gone.
And that's why we're appealing to individuals. If you think these guys are on your side, they're a bunch of deranged individuals that have no allegiance to anybody. Today you think you are with them, tomorrow they are coming after you. It's just like training monsters. When you train monsters, when they grow up, they definitely will be the next victim.
That's exactly what is happening to Nigeria today. All these monsters were trained by Nigeria. All these monsters were trained by blue people. The real terrorists, Matawale, Shatima, you know them. Are they not the one that trained them? Now they are a big python. You know, all the army have deserted. Look at this one is now, he is now a motivational speaker. Have you seen where an army general, army chief becomes a motivational speaker? Only in the zoo. Una go hear them, una go choke.
Individuals that have no allegiance to anybody. Today you think you are with them, tomorrow they are coming after you. It's just like training monsters. When you train monsters, when they grow up, they definitely will be the next victim. So we appeal to Nigerians not to allow themselves to be cowed. And like it is also said, we also appeal that for us to maintain security, the armed forces and security agencies cannot be everywhere. We will try as much as possible to be there, but we're going to build the capacity of the locals to be able to defend themselves for a while before the military will come in.
You see?
That
he's telling you that the military cannot be everywhere. Indirectly telling you the military cannot come for your rescue. They can't help you. They are going to build the morale of this, the citizens to be able to defend themselves. Then how will you defend yourself? You see? You see the need for you to defend yourself that you have been told ever since defend yourself. Now, the military chief of defense staff is the one now telling you on how to defend yourselves. You see that? Did Danjuma not tell you to defend yourself? And they went after and they were talking rubbish. How can you defend yourself? They're collecting guns from you, but they leave guns with terrorists. Watch, you're going to see a video here that will shock you. Go on.
That we have adopted in the Northeast with the civilian JTF, with the hybrid forces, and it has worked. We're also trying to do the same thing. We're working with the state government. We're not working in isolation. We know the relevance of the communities. We know the relevance of the state governments. So we're working as a team to ensure that we address these issues together. And the issue of 2G, like I said, it's just a deranged individual that feels power. But I can bet you that it's just a matter of time. A matter of time, we're going to get this here, and I can assure you, within the shortest possible time, we're going to address that issue. And
on the issue of 2G, he's just an individual, a deranged individual that have gotten power. Which power? No, this man is admitting that 2G have power. and that very soon they are going to address the issue. He didn't say they are going to arrest him. So our brother Okocha that was even saying that they said they will arrest you, he did not say they will arrest Turuji. He said they will address the issue. He said that Turuji have gained power. I will repeat it again so that you will listen. You see the Nigeria where you are in. You see the Nigeria you defend. You see the Nigeria that idiots like Mogalu is saying that Nigeria is, your problem is not economic problem. Your problem is terrorist problem. Bandits, criminals. We shouldn't call them bandits. They are terrorists. That's your problem. Look at the army chief telling you something about a known terrorist, a well-noticeable terrorist, a terrorist that have an address. Turuji have an address. They know his address. And he's telling you all they will do is to address him. They're not going to pick him up. They're not going to tie him. They will just address him. Okay, listen to him again.
Before the military will come in, that we have adopted in the Northeast with the civilian JTF, with the hybrid forces, and it has worked. We're also trying to do the same thing. We're working with the state government. We're not working in isolation. We know the relevance of the communities. We know the relevance of the state governments. So we're working as a team to ensure that we address these issues together. And the issue of Turuji, like I said, it's just a deranged individual that feels power, but I can bet you that it's just a matter of time. A matter of time, we're going to get this here, and I can show you within the shortest possible time, we're going to address that issue.
See, when it comes to Simon Ekpa, he will say Finland, he will say everybody, he will say Mopo, America, Europe, come, help us. But the Turuji, nobody, he's not calling anybody because he knows where Turuji is. Simon Ekpa is in Finland. They are calling Finland, who go and arrest him. They are sending Ohanese, they are sending people to go for Simon Ekpa in Finland. This idiot. But now Turuji is in Nigeria, the neighborhood. Gumi knows his address. Metawele knows his address. Metawele bought him SUV. He lost Jeep, gave him gun. He's using American revolver, rifle, everything he's using. Turuji. And this goat is saying that they are going to address him. Only to address him. Hey, you are still in Nigeria. Continue. You will see what happens to you. No sound. No sound. Why? Hey, Chinekeme. No sound. Why is there no sound? Okay, let me. Oh, why should there be no sound? I'll refresh. Why should there be no sound? Who was saying no sound? Okay, let me see. And my time is up. Oh, God help me.
The armed forces and security agencies to deny them the ability to move freely within our communities.
Now, not only this, I want the Chief of Defense Staff to also respond to this video. Over 2 months now, this video has been circulating online. We are Nigerian military, we are making call for terrorists, paving way for them, calling their fellow soldiers that bandits are about to pass, and if they are passing, that they should not harm them, they should not touch them. All these issues are the issues that the Chief of Defense Staff is supposed to address. The Chief of Defense Staff has just confirmed that this video, over 2 months now, this video has been circulating online. We are Nigerian military, we are making call for terrorists, paving way for them, calling their fellow soldiers that bandits are about to pass, and if they are that they should not harm them, they should not touch them. All these issues are the issues that the chief of defense are supposed to address. If you do not address this issue, we will keep on looking at you as if you are playing, because truly you are playing. What about this video? Have you responded to it? Are they not?
I'm sorry. I'm going to end this. I'm going to end it now. Maybe I'll have to play this video again when I have time. I'll have to play this video again when I have time, because my time is up. I really need us to look into this video. The last video the young man was about to play, to show, was a video where terrorists, you know, were calling army people to make sure they don't allow anything to happen to the terrorists that are coming, that are passing, give them free passage. I will bring it to you later. Or maybe I have to download this video. I will download the full video and upload it, you know, with my a little voiceover so that you understand it. That is what I should do. I will download it, then upload it for you to enjoy it better. I will download the full video, and then with the permission and with a request from the owner of the video, so that you will enjoy it for awareness sake. I love you all, but go Kabiama loves you more. Nigeria is finished. Musa have confirmed it. Musa have confirmed it that Nigeria have no capacity to protect you. So the earlier you realize that, the better for you. So those of you looking for how to fix Nigeria, it's impossible. I love you all. Come